No.
Rail, there will be biblical suffering for you.
We will be live here momentarily as soon as the ads stop.
I probably shouldn't have said that because that cat just fell off the cat tree and ate shit.
We are live, lads.
Yeah.
Like the audio's coming through. You don't have us muted, Storm.
No, that's fine.
Okay.
And okay, let's get a voice check from everyone. Whacker, you first.
Sounds
Okay.
good.
You'll never sing the same if your teeth ain't your own.
All good.
And Andy.
Here I stand upon the precipice of madness, my toes dangling off the edge, as the slightest breeze of negligence can cause me to go tumbling down into sweet, sweet, bitter oblivion.
Interesting. And Rail.
Hi diddly ho, friendaloons. It's Final Fantasy time.
Yes.
Hi diddly ho, friendaloons.
Hello, everyone. It's Storm Song, and we are here for, Storm Song-y things, like Final Fantasy VII. Hi, Ramshackle. Hi, Tamu. Ramshackle, that's mean and also accurate.
Storm, share Discord.
Why, yes. Well, I have to launch the game first.
Oh.
Oh no.
Yep. Ramshackle says, I hear the sounds of fantastic hosts and Whacker.
Shots fired.
Lol.
See, here's the thing.
Ninja Turtle says, it's the, Whacker grumbles while Stormy doesn't fuck up show.
Except
See,
Storm fucks up.
What have we blown up yet? I don't know. I don't think we've run into the bombs yet.
Nope, bombs are in a little while.
Yes.
Someone set us up the bomb?
Potentially.
Here's the thing with Whacker, though. Whacker is our Ringo. Like, the rest of us are funnier because we can bounce off him and he's so consistent.
Yes.
When I was a kid, Ringo was my favorite. I don't know. I never got on to why people hated him so much.
It's not that they hated him, it's that he constantly bled into the background behind McCartney and Lennon.
Ringo was not technically like an oh my god amazing drummer, but he was a remarkably consistent drummer that allowed the other Beatles to do their shit and not fall apart.
Yep.
Hey, you know what Ringo has over the other Beatles? Being fucking alive.
I mean, yes.
No, Ringo is not alive.
Hey, Night Owl. Hey, Maze Hughes.
He's very much not alive, Andy.
Oh, Ringo.
Ringo Starr?
Wait, Ringo exploded?
Ringo's been dead a while.
All right, that's right. This is where we left off. Floor 69. Nice.
Nice.
We
Paul McCartney finally got to him now, huh?
yeah, and now we're escaping with everyone.
What do you mean, Paul McCartney? It's Yoko Ono who killed them all.
Yeah.
Oh god, no.
Okay.
No,
you know what? On to Final Fantasy VII.
Backing away from the
I couldn't.
Beatles.
Okay. Anyways, I couldn't finish them. This is gonna get complicated. So we and Tifa are fleeing. None of you are as dumb as you let on.
Leave this conversation.
Did you not learn from your mistake? Why do we keep taking the goddamn elevator?
I don't
Yeah.
know, because elevator.
I mean, you already killed the robot who ambushed you. There's not going to be more, right? They're not a massive conglomerate with effectively unlimited funding. No.
Indeed.
Rail.
Ninja, there's a long-standing conspiracy theory that Ringo was replaced with someone else who's been pretending to be Ringo for a long time. That is what Whacker is referencing. It's a conspiracy.
And like all great
We
conspiracies.
don't do conspiracies in this.
Was that Paul? I don't know. It
Location.
could have been any one of the Beatles. So it's all the same.
Says the man
I
that.
feel like
You know what? No, we're not opening that wound again either.
Oh. Rail.
I'm gonna do what anyone does during an escape. I'm gonna go shopping.
Grind! You still don't have enough carbon bangles. Oh! I've got to save up every single super elixir so that I might use it on the final boss. Oh, I beat the final boss and didn't use any. You know what? That'd be an interesting JRPG to have it where, like, your grandfather's like, well, it's time for you to start your adventure and fight the evil empire, son. Oh, by the way, here are all the elixirs that I saved for my adventure. It's like, you immediately start the game with, like, 99 super elixirs.
Awesome.
It turns out I didn't need them.
Are these conspiracies...
I did a lot of grinding with your grandmother.
Oh my god. Are all these conspiracies because Whacker forgot what happened back in his day? I'll go on ahead.
Whacker was on a grassy knoll.
Right, Whacker, you're Barret.
I'm doing open heart surgery. You need to have some other.
Shit! We're surrounded! If I was alone, this wouldn't be a thing, but I got a reputation to protect. Right, Paladin was Aerith. You all get out while you can. It's not you they're after, it's me. Yeah, well, that ain't happening. You got caught up in this over Marlene, now it's my turn to help you. Okay, playtime's over, jackasses!
Why is that one not bleeped?
I don't know. Thank you, Mr. Barret. Who you calling Mr. Barret? That don't sound right. Andy, you will be red, because I'm covering everyone right now.
Well then. If you're going through talking, may I suggest we think of a way to get out of here?
Okay, you're Aerith now, I'll keep red. Huh. Oh, yeah, you're cold, man. Just like someone else I know around here. Did you say something? Not a thing. So what are we gonna do?
Barret! You're
Tifa,
lucky the game I'm playing.
where's Cloud?
Require the same effort. Everyone, over here!
Oh boy.
4. Who's the 4th woman? Oh, Jessie, right. So...
Coming! Hurry, hurry!
Okay, we will answer that question in a second, Ramshackle. However, we are on what, for me, as 14-year-old Stormsong was the absolute coolest moment in a video game ever.
You would.
I was a child of the 90s.
This movie's playing.
Oh god, this part. Yeah.
I'll be honest, I watched Advent Children before I actually played this game for the first time, so I was disappointed it wasn't the motorcycle from Advent Children.
Well, yeah.
This
Because
movie's
the
playing
motorcycle
too
from
fast.
Advent Children, the Fenrir, is so dope.
I love the Fenrir.
It's so goddamn cool. It also holds his coolest sword.
Yeah. But that's like late level
Mine-
Cloud.
My motorcycle and a switchblade knife.
My bike brings all the guards to the yard, and damn right I'm gonna have to kill them.
50 Cent Mako. Now hold on a minute.
God, would you look at those gas prices?
Yeah, when I was playing on the PC back in the day, like when this came out on PC, this is like hard.
Okay, so I'll start by answering Ramshackles because I think I'm the one who hasn't made it obvious which one my favorite is. My favorite is actually Tifa, in part because she's canon.
Mm-hmm. For me, it is Tifa.
Yeah.
Mine is Tifa too because of her cannons.
God damn.
You leave my friends alone?
We keep this classy as fuck here.
Oh, shut the fuck, Whacker.
Shut up.
You
Yeah,
bring this
what the
weak
fuck?
shit into my house!
You're about as classy as a 4th grade institute.
So here's my shtick. Tifa honestly gets probably the most character growth.
I would
I'd actually
say
argue Tifa gets better character growth than anyone except maybe Cloud himself.
I would almost say Barret.
well
Barret-
in the more recent versions. In this version, Barrett's character growth is a little less pronounced.
Yeah.
Like it's still there, but
I feel like most of Barrett's character growth is pretty front-loaded with the dying situation.
yeah.
Like his character growth is meaningful. I'm not trying to downplay it, but it's less pronounced. If that makes any sense?
That's true.
So,
There's also the argument that it's less horrifically relevant to the plot.
That said, I actually do have to say I really was pleased with the character arc for Yuffie in Rebirth. Well, Remake and Rebirth. Because, like, I'll be frank, the way she is at the beginning, I absolutely just despise her, and it's correct. It's, you know, annoying teenager being annoying. And then you actually watch her to develop into, like, a conscientious human being.
It helps that they gave her an actual character arc. She does not have one in the original Final Fantasy.
She has a very brief. She has a very brief.
does,
Okay,
but
yeah, it's very brief.
And
okay,
you
that's
and you
fair.
can miss it. So
Yeah.
I mean, it's
Her
basically
and Vincent.
kleptomania.
Weren't they both like added really late in the game as just kind of
no,
bonus characters?
they were characters that were there early on and then were excluded because they thought they didn't have enough time, and then they added them back in. Actually, the character that was added the latest in the game was Zack. He was borderline an afterthought, and they ended up making him more important.
Yeah. That's the big reason for Tifa over Aerith. Because in part,
yeah.
my like for them is their relationship with the main character, and I feel like Aerith's is somewhat stunted by her simultaneous relation with Zack.
Well, Eris belongs with Zack. Like, that's
Yeah.
the original crew. But to be fair, we didn't know that really in this game too much. Like, Crisis Core really did a lot to flesh that out, and that's one of the reasons I like that game so much.
Didn't they remake
But-
Crisis Core recently?
Yes, they did.
They did?
Yeah.
Whacker just found out about something. He's gonna go spend some money on.
Oh boy! Well, if I wasn't balls deep in my video card right now, I would be googling it.
And they fixed a lot of the kind of stuff that a lot of people complained about with it, while keeping the general heart of it.
Also, how
Please.
do TK?
He said
Complaints
genitals
about
apart in the
what?
same sentence.
Storm, what complaints?
There was a lot of complaints about, like, the gambling system for the limit breaks, and just sort of the jankiness of the overall world traversal, because it was very PS2 era. So a lot of the
PSP. That was a PSP game.
it
not
was a PSP game, but it was using, like, PS2 level graphics and interface and such.
Well,
So-
that's
The Crisis Core remake is Crisis Core Final Fantasy VII Reunion. It is improved graphics, combat systems, and soundtrack. They updated all of that. But it is the same plot.
Yep.
I haven't played Crisis Core, so maybe I should give it a round.
It gives you a lot of really cool character development for... Well, there's Zack, of course, and then there's, what's his name? Sung and then the sort of original character they added for it, Cisne.
I did watch a playthrough of it. I don't remember too much, but there are some bits of it I do remember. Like visiting your mom and such. Or Zack visiting his mom, per se.
Well, I think it was Angeal's mom that he visited. Or not Angel, Genesis's mom. No, it was Angel, yeah. So I'm mixing up certain names.
Da, 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 da.
Hey TK, hey Grimos.
This reminded me of an idea of a story I wanted to make where like there were 4 characters and like mind blow.
Yeah.
And they're your typical like 4-person party, wizard, healer,
Pause for a second while we do this. Well, what do we do now? Sephiroth is alive. I have to settle the score. Will that save the planet? Seems so. Then I'm going.
I'll go too, or things I need to know.
About the ancients?
Many things.
I guess it's goodbye, Midgar.
In a Midgar state of mind.
Potentially. Okay.
So, Ramshackle, I can understand with Jessie in regards to the remake, but at least in the original, she's barely a character at all. Like they could have gone the whole time without giving her a name. The only reason she has a name is due to being part of Barret's team.
I thought Jesse was a boy.
I wish
the
that I had
longest
Jesse's girl.
Rail.
Yeah. Hey, Mercury.
Rail, you never... Sorry, go ahead, Storm.
No, I was just saying hi to Mercury.
Rail, you never responded to my dad joke. Actually, that's not really a dad joke. That's more of a pun.
There is a line from the remake that I do absolutely love when they all leave and, the 4 of them are like, thankful to be out of Midgar or, just continue on the journey or whatever. And Aerith is the one who actually has misgivings because she's never been outside of Midgar, like, in her conscious life. And so, like, her last line in the game is, I miss the steel sky. And it's like, realizing it's a huge step for her at that point.
I always thought, like, she knew that, like, this was the start of, what was going to happen to her, like she knew, like, well, this is the beginning of the end or something.
Yeah. No spoilers, everyone. So how many times did Whacker fall off the truck? Then, let's go.
So, I'll be honest, to a point I understand, but to a point, we've all played Final Fantasy VII, we all know the plot. So this is not a spoiler-friendly stream, I'd argue.
Mm-hmm.
Especially because we've also all seen Final Fantasy VII Abridged, and...
That's fair.
I don't know if Andy has played Remake, but I know me and Storm have, and I'm pretty sure Whacker has. And then Storm has played Rebirth. You haven't played Remake, Whacker?
Nope, not yet.
Okay.
No.
At least I will say let's not be too overt about the spoilers.
Oh yeah, no, I try not to spoil anything super major.
But like if somebody slips, it's fine. It's a 20-some-odd-year-old game. I'm not going to hold that against anyone.
It's a 30-some-odd-year-old.
Look, I know that Aerith kills Dumbledore, alright?
Yeah. You think so? Or sorry.
I think it should be Cloud.
Shit. Alright, go northeast to a town called Calm. If something happens, we'll meet up there. Sides.
Yeah, the original Final Fantasy VII came out in 1997, it is almost a 30-year-old game. It is closer to a 30-year-old game than it is to a 20-year-old game. Final Fantasy VII can drink.
Yep.
You would say that, Rail.
All right, let's go find that sweeper and learn meta magic. Oh yeah, you got to get the cannonball arm. That's not really that great.
Yeah. Though also, to be fair with Final Fantasy VII and spoilers, it is one of those games that I feel does not make sense unless you know the whole plot.
Mm-hmm. Or at least it doesn't. You don't get the full breadth of what's going on.
Yeah.
So we are going to come back here to do a little grinding, but I just want to get over to Calm first because this is actually a big story-ish point, and I'm kind of...
Do you have enemy skill equipped?
Yes, Cloud does.
Okay, neat. Let him hit you.
Okay.
There he is.
No, that's not. That guy doesn't have anything.
Yes, he does.
No, he doesn't.
Could've... Oh, wait, yeah, that's the devil ride. Never mind. It's gotta be the smaller ones, doesn't it?
Nope. It's got to be the sweepers.
Yeah, the big robots.
I
Who
could have
has-
sworn it was
Who
the
has
motorcycle.
beta?
Beta is the snake, and no,
No, that's-
we are not.
No, yeah, that's right. That's right. He has beta. I keep thinking of Trine. Yeah, beta.
We are not taking the time. I will refuse to
You
let Storm
can.
take the time to go and get beta because it is obnoxiously hard.
I mean, I will have to do.
Also-
I will have to do some off-screen grinding for certain things, but
Hey, Storm, let's go
Also,
get Beta.
let's
if
get
you
what?
guys wondering why it looks like
We'll
the
get beta.
surface of the moon, it's because this is what happens when you take them. Do take Mako or Livestream out of the planet.
Okay, yeah, it is these guys. Match or magic? Behold, the solution to all your problems for a while until the gold saucer when you get even better.
You come into my house and question my knowledge.
Yeah.
Are we
I
in
know.
that
Look. Let's have him play Final Fantasy Tactics Advance 2 on stream.
I may at some point.
Story
Although
in my knowledge of that game.
I do
I
currently
haven't
owe
played that.
I do currently owe Night Owl a playthrough of Persona 3. So
You still need to finish Persona 5 and Final Fantasy Tactics, the original.
yes, I'm aware.
Though I have heard, apparently recently there was some news that someone confirmed that a remake of Final Fantasy Tactics is a thing.
It's
Woo!
okay. It's in like pre-design. Whether it's going forward or not is unknown.
We can dream.
What is for certain is that they're remaking 9 and and what was the other one? They're I think they're working on a massive like HD update for 6 or something like that.
I would love that. Like an HD 2D update for 6? Ooh, yeah.
So this is Calm. Where are we supposed to meet? We're supposed to meet at the end. Shall we go?
Is that a Mako reactor in the middle of town, like a rudimentary one?
Yep.
Rail.
Let's go, Cloud.
There.
Tifa is not.
I literally finally turned back to my game for 1 second, and of course a Tifa line pops up, and it's one goddamn sentence that doesn't even matter.
Thanks to Mako Energy, life's pretty darn convenient, thanks to Shinra. Don't you think?
Everything matters.
So Cloud would say something like that because he's not going to go try and raise suspicion. And now I'm going to rob people's house.
Ah, the JRPG protagonist tradition. Walking into strangers' houses and taking their items.
Yeah, man.
I've been disappearing at
Is
rapid
that-
pace.
A talking dog?
Got that dog in him?
How do we get that?
dog?
How do we get that dog back in him? And no, we are not using Hojo's answer.
Want to pet that dog? Oh no, Storm.
You walked into my house and expected any less.
Yeah.
What if we just had people constantly casting something on a turbine or something?
Yeah, no, Mercury Alpha, it would pretty much have to be like... so, if you've seen, they've been doing the HD2D remakes of the first 3 Dragon Quest games. Something like that. It's Final Fantasy VI in the HD2D style, which is like Octopath Traveler and Triangle Strategy.
Mm-hmm. And again, I cannot confirm necessarily that 6 is the one. It's just I recall they were mentioning it.
Yeah. I'd drop cash money on that. I still argue Final Fantasy VI is peak Final Fantasy.
There's a
it's 2D Final Fantasy.
But yeah, there's also the factor that those aren't the only games they're making. They also have to work on Dragon Quest, and I think there was some rumblings about either a Chrono Trigger reboot or a Chrono Trigger sequel.
I mean, they've already done that.
Look, just remember that Kefka from Final Fantasy VI achieved everything that Sephiroth wanted to do while also being a juggalo.
I think him being...
This is why we can't have nice things in this world, Whale. Well, this is exactly why.
See, I'm going to be honest, the thing about Kefka is that almost every Final Fantasy villain does end up destroying a good chunk of the world, if not even all of it at some point. The other thing there, though, is Kefka didn't destroy the world through any particular competence of his own. He did it because everyone else was bloody incompetent.
He just didn't know he did it by molesting statues.
Also, I didn't get any Oedipus vibes from Kefka, like Sephiroth here.
No, Kefka is just pure nihilism. Sephiroth is, what's the word I'm looking for?
They actually have similar backstories of being, like, child experiment soldiers.
Yeah, no, that's a fairly standard trope in Final Fantasy.
Kefka's kind of like, in my opinion, like Heath Ledger's Joker.
No, yes and no. So the problem I have with that is Kefka, when he was designed, wasn't meant to be a clown. He was meant to be a fop, but have an appearance that you could understand why someone would call him a clown. When they made Dissidia, they leaned super hard into the Joker aesthetic, and it got a lot of the, like... I know, it got the edgy teenagers more into it.
Well, I didn't mean, like, appearance-wise. I meant, like, character-wise. Like, let it all burn.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, in that regard, yes.
So I want a context, because I'm seeing chat conversation. I want a context that I'm of the opinion that there's not really a bad Final Fantasy VII game. It really comes down to taste on which you think is the best.
Mm-hmm.
I lean towards 6, but...
So, I know what you're saying, Rail, but you misstated. You said there isn't a bad Final Fantasy VII game. My favorite is 6.
Oh, alright.
And so I'm like, 6 is not a 7 game.
I thought I said there wasn't a bad Final Fantasy game.
Yeah, no.
Don't mind me, I'm distracted.
Well,
it's okay, we still love you.
Oh yeah? We're gonna tie you down and make you play Mystic Quest.
Oh god, no!
I love
Mystic Quest.
Mystic Quest.
If I was going to torture anybody with a Final Fantasy game, it would be like, okay, start leveling and then hand them Final Fantasy 2.
I actually like Final Fantasy 2. I knew someone was going to bring it up and I was prepared.
Indeed.
That's it. Whacker, get the straps. We're going to make Perel play
Dirge of Cerberus.
Here's a fun fact, I also possess Dirge of Cerberus and like it.
No, but for real, I will play Mystic Quest. I unironically love that.
I kind of like it too, but I remember I couldn't save, so I like kept it on, and then like in the middle of it, like a storm hit and knocked the power out.
Andy, you're tapping.
That just reminded me of playing Quest 64 and not having a save card, and that game required one. And I like played it and almost got near the end of the game, and then my dick stepfather turned it off.
Oh.
Like I explained, like there's no way for me to save this. I just want to beat the game, and like after a week of play, he's like no, and he turned it off. I'm like, no.
Yeah.
Rail, I'm beginning to understand the depth of some of your traumas more and more. And I'm almost not really even joking. That's the sad part.
Protection against poison. And if you can get a chance, protection against fucking Toad, because fuck that spell.
Well, protection against Toad comes later.
Yeah, but fuck that.
I mean, agreeable.
Pro tip: equip a ribbon.
Yep.
Oh yeah,
again,
this early in the game. Good
Yeah.
job, Rail.
All right, Mr.
I didn't understand that, Andy.
Not this early in the game. Like, ribbons are near end game items.
Yeah, ribbon's like end game shit.
You have to
pretty
fight
sure they're only,
Tomberries
like-
for that.
I'm pretty sure there's only like 3 or 4 in this game.
No, you can as many Tomberries as you can morph. It's just Tomberries are
it's
only
not-
at the end.
It's not just tonberries.
But yeah, there's certain monsters you can morph into it. I think Tomberries are the easy one. Quote.
I may
unquote.
know where a secret room is hidden in the ice cliffs that has a ribbon.
You are correct. I forgot about that. Yo, man, you're late. Sorry to keep you waiting.
Guess everyone's here now.
So let's hear your story. You know, the one about Sephiroth and the crisis of the planet.
Sephiroth!
Let's hear it all. I used to want to be like Sephiroth, so I joined Soldier. After working with Sephiroth on several missions, we became friends. You call that a friend? Yeah, well. He was older than me and hardly ever talked about himself. So I guess you'd call us war buddies. We trusted each other until one day. Andy?
One day?
Love will find you.
After the war, it was Soldier's duty to put down any resistance
No.
against the Shinra. Also, anyone who sang that damn song, One Day Love You... Ugh!
Wait, why are we hating on?
No, I'm joking that Cloud's hating on it.
Okay.
That was 5 years ago. I was 16. Rail, you'll be Ramirez. Andy, you'll be Sephiroth. It sure is raining hard. Hey, how are you doing?
I'm alright.
I wouldn't know.
Vomits in this helmet.
I got smacked for doing that voice, so I will not be doing that voice again.
I've never had motion sickness. Was that your Meatwad voice?
Actually, funnily enough, it's not based off Meatwad, though it does sound familiar. It's actually Cactar.
Oh,
from the
Cactar and
Cactar and
Tar.
Thornberry Flash cartoon, which is why I thought it was appropriate. But Fox hates that voice.
Those
so
are crispy
I got
eggs.
smacked.
Crispy eggs. Everything okay?
Hey,
I am.
settle down.
They gave me some new materia. I can't wait to use it.
Just like a kid.
You going to brief us about the mission?
This isn't a typical mission.
Good.
Why do you say that?
I
'Cause
joined
I'm an edgelord.
I joined Soldier to be like you, but by the time I made first class, the war was already over. Big hopes of becoming a hero like you ended with the war. That's why I always sign up whenever there's a big mission, kind of a way to prove myself. Say, how do you feel, Mr. Sephiroth?
I thought you wanted a briefing. Our mission is to investigate an old Mako reactor. There have been reports of it malfunctioning and producing brutal creatures. First, we will dispose of those creatures. Then, we'll locate the problem and neutralize it.
Also, Ninja Turtle Cyan from FF6 is one of my favorite characters. I will say my favorite section of that game is where Cyan, Shadow, and Sabin are running around, and then the whole death train scene. And not just because of the suplex. Yeah.
Sir Sabin?
Yep. Brutal creatures. Where?
The Mako reactor at Nibelheim.
Nibelheim? That's where I'm from.
Hometown.
Nibble
Sir,
right
something
next to
strange
the-
just crashed into the truck.
That would be our monster.
Shit.
And ladies and gentlemen, I present to you a proper fucking dragon.
Actually, I'm curious, Storm. With minimal spoilers, how do they handle this fight in Rebirth?
They actually make it 2 dragons, and it is one of the cooler scenes because we see Sephiroth do, what do you call it? Well, he it's kind of like this. Otherwise, Cloud's clearly chomping at the bit. Sephiroth is, cool and collected. But the thing that's really cool is they do a major key heroic version of the Sephiroth theme during it.
Oh, this is what you were talking
Excuse
about.
me, I need to go to Google.
Yes, look up Rebirth, Sephiroth fight scene. Sephiroth's strength is incredible. He is far stronger in reality than any stories you may have heard about him.
So, where do you come in?
Me? I was mesmerized by the way Sephiroth fought. And then we reached Nibelheim.
How does it feel?
Sorry, one quick thing. So it's not just the suplex. I actually really like that scene because Cyan is like righteous anger from good father figure combined with samurai is always a good way to storm Song's heart. Oh, yeah. Cyan is one of my favorite characters in that game.
It's your first time back in your hometown in a long time, right? So how does it feel? I wouldn't know because I don't have a hometown.
How about your parents?
My mother is Genova. She died right after she gave birth to me. My father? No. What does it matter? All right, let's go.
Okay, I just watched the fight. I don't know if that's really a heroic theme. I definitely understand what you mean by it being
I mean, a heroic hook. It's not a full song. It's a hook.
Yeah.
Or a stab.
I think less heroic and not overtly villainous.
That might be a way to put it. When you compare it to the original, it's downright heroic.
You know, that might be a neat project for you, Storm Song, to make like a heroic or uplifting Sephiroth theme.
Yeah, let's definitely come up with more stuff for Storm to do.
Yes, we must keep him busy or his true potential will awaken and he'll kill us all.
I mean, he's going to do that anyway.
True.
Idle hands are playthings of the devil, and we don't want Storm Song to realize his potential. Oh!
Oh, my!
The Mako smells pretty bad here.
But it smells like ozone.
My guess is that it smells like compost because it's like raw life energy.
Ew.
Yo, wait a minute.
Storm.
Isn't that, the name of Sephiroth's mother? I remember Genova. That's that damn headless spook living in the Shinra building. That's right.
Barret, would you please let us hear what Cloud has to say? You can ask questions later.
Tifa, I was only...
Okay, Cloud, continue.
The childhood friends reunite. Poor Barret.
I was really surprised with Tifa. The town was quiet. Everyone must be in their houses, afraid to come out because of the monsters. No, maybe they're afraid of us.
We leave for the reactor at dawn. Make sure you get sleep early. All we need is one lookout, so you others get some rest. Oh, and you may visit your family and friends. You know, he's being pretty reasonable.
Yeah.
I mean, if I'm correct, Sephiroth was always standoffish, but never like an actual dick up until, you know.
It's less standoffish and more... reserved, stoic, and kind of lacking in the ability to grasp social cues. Like, he could grasp them in the sense of, like, the cues of a meeting, but if you were trying to, like, small talk with him, he would be a little bit confused.
Yeah, he doesn't really connect to other people.
So Sephiroth is on the spectrum.
I was going to say that. Of course, in a way, everybody in the game is kind of like that if you think about it.
I don't know if
Except
I'd say
they're-
spectrum, but a lot of them have definitely very deep-seated, like, personal problems that they need to fix.
Yeah.
Oh boy! Oh, you're
Tifa
with the
doesn't have
Shinra.
an
Welcome.
ulterior motive to learn what
I'm
happened
sorry,
back then.
it's you, Cloud. I didn't recognize you. Shinra,
Shinra?
soldier.
Salsa? Oh dear. Are you
Are
going...
you going to kill the monsters?
Are you going to?
Shy child.
I'm scared of the big scary man with the blonde hair and the big sword.
I wish to take a sippy from a cup made of the skulls of my enemies.
Sir, they have no skulls.
Cloud? Did you go into my house?
Hell yeah.
Yeah. I thought you might be home. So I really love how they play this off in Rebirth, because it's one of those moments where Aerith and Tifa kind of both team up on Cloud, like, you asshole!
Making Aerith and Tifa besties in the remake is definitely well done.
Well, it was something that Nomura had talked about. Like, he was always a little disappointed that he felt like it didn't come through that they were supposed to actually be very close to each other. But people, like, didn't grasp that because they were thinking of them as adversarial because of, like, the whole love interest aspect.
But you can
Andy,
date
I
either
just
one
said-
of them. You can date anybody.
Yeah.
You can date the
Yes,
dog,
Andy.
brah.
So what's funny in Rebirth...
Cloud?
in Rebirth, the fail state for the relationships in that game, like, if you don't get high enough to date any of the dateable characters, you end up on a guy's night with Sid, Vincent, and Kate Sith, and Kate Sith spends the entire time talking over everyone. And Sid just looks miserable.
Look, we all know the person who Kate Sith really is does not get the chance to have a guy's night out, not with his position.
Mm.
He will take what he can get.
I hang out with a board of psychopaths.
So real. Your line.
Did you go into my room?
Yeah!
Play the piano. Did you play my piano?
Yeah, I jammed on it. Da 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 la la da 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 la dee dee dee.
Hold up, I want to see if Storm can do this from memory.
He starts playing like Bach or some Mozart.
Oh, Jesus Christ. No, you're not gonna be able to do this from memory, dude.
I believe in him.
He's playing through the fires and flames. What the hell?
Andrew, I expect you to comply with my demand.
Whacker.
Yes.
Oh, we are being raided. Thank you.
Yay, raid time.
By
By who?
Rowan Knight with a
Whoa.
party of one. Plays Freebird. Ah!
Okay, so what was... Because I don't believe you solve it here. I think this is just for Gits and Shiggles.
Yeah, you
You
solve it later.
Yeah.
You know, I should have gone and gotten my Brady games. Actually, I should have it in the house somewhere, but...
Oh, right. This is... Okay, yeah. Do, re, do... Okay, so let's try that then.
Roland, it is not sad. We appreciate all raiders regardless of numbers. Cloud, tell me for the love of God that you did not go through the bottom drawer of my dresser.
Oh, I found your microphone. I didn't know you were into karaoke.
Well, I'll figure out how to play that another time. But, let's see.
The letter.
Yeah, that bonus massage feature for your vocal cords, that's really awesome.
Yeah! I remember clearly. I read it. It was a letter addressed to Tifa from the son of the guy that runs the general store. Just arrived in Midgar 8 days ago. Yesterday all Nibelheim got together to welcome me. The only person we couldn't get a hold of was Cloud, but everyone said he wasn't really that close to us, so even if we asked, he probably wouldn't have come anyways. Well, enough about him. Midgar is really something, but to tell the truth, I feel so behind on everything, so out of it. Even the rooms of people in the slums are clean. Right now I'm living in the slums, but I plan to move to a really nice room, like the ones I've seen in the magazines once I make some money. But to do that, I guess I have to find a job first. That's right, I still haven't found a job yet. I lied to my parents and told them I found a great job with Shinra. Wonder if it's too late to go back. Sometimes I think I should have taken over my parents' store. Because there was some stuff about me. I just made it here to Midgar. But all I think about is Nibelheim. Hey, Tifa, is that stupid old water tower still working? Is the old man at the inn doing well? Are my parents still at the shop every day? Have any monsters attacked? And most of all, how are you, Tifa? It feels like I haven't seen you for years. We were all talking about you last night. Everyone likes you. But because everyone idolizes you, I couldn't very well stab them in the back. I always acted cool, but actually I was just afraid of being jilted. Wow, I keep writing like this, it'll become a letter. So I think I'll stop here. Take care, I'll write again. P.S. Write me back, okay? So
He died 2 days after writing that letter.
So I had a theory back then. Remake doesn't necessarily push for this, but I kind of suspected that was Cloud that wrote that back when.
Oh, what, with his memories rewriting everything?
Yeah, that letter was from him.
All right. What the hell is orthopedic underwear?
So-
Someone said like bone correcting.
Yeah, so the problem is it may have been, like, mistranslated or something.
Cloud!
Just kidding, don't get mad.
Doesn't he like put it in his pocket if you say yeah?
Yeah. So now that we're done, so now that we're done violating the privacy-
Anti-raid!
Thank you, Andy, for saying what is on literally everyone's mind.
This-
Cowards.
This is my house. It has nothing to do with what happened 5 years ago. Yo, I want to hear.
Yeah, man.
Andy, your turn.
Well, me too. It's been a long time, right?
Tell us more. All right. I don't know if you'd call it a family. My father died when I was still young. That's why my mom lived alone in this house. So yeah, I saw my mom. My mom, she was a vibrant woman. Hadn't changed at all, but a few days later, she died. When I saw her, she looked fine. Rail, you get to be Claudia. Yes?
Oh, shoot, I was muted. I actually did say the voice. Cloud! Welcome
now
home,
you talk
Cloud!
about the problem was,
Hi, Mom.
you son of a bitch.
Come, let me take a look at you.
Rail, why don't you tomboy her too, huh? Rail?
Because I have a
Tomboy
special
Cloud's
joke
mom.
planned for young Tifa.
Tomboy Cloud's mom. Come on, do it, Rail.
You look so handsome!
He's not gonna do it, Andy.
So this is a soldier uniform?
Oh, God! Mom,
My, how you've grown! Oh, but the girls never leave you alone.
Oh, God!
So it turns out that it was his mother that died, but he called his father cross-dressing and just got confused, and so he couldn't just have the heart.
Oh God, no!
Oh, the Noron High School Host Club situation.
Not really.
I'm worried about you. There are a lot of temptations in the city.
The death of her
we're not.
husband. The death of her husband split her mind.
It feels a lot better if you just settle down with a nice girlfriend.
Yeah. I'm all right.
You should have
An older girlfriend.
an older girlfriend, one that'll take care of you.
Sorry, that line, I kind of hear that myself often.
I think that would be best for you.
Why don't you get an older
I'm
woman?
not interested.
God.
Are you eating right?
I'm all right. The company takes care of me.
Is that so? I know you can't cook. I've been word sick about you. Cloud! You know, Cloud. Isn't that right, Cloud? I'll always be your mother.
Hi, Frozen. On a scale of 1 to 10, the answer is very. Welcome. Hey, aren't you... Have I been here before?
Man,
I don't remember.
shit.
I heard Sephiroth was coming, so I brought my camera. I want a shot of Sephiroth. Get back in the house, it's dangerous. Alright, fathead. Hey, this guy's a real... You... Are you Cloud? Really, so that's how it is, huh?
Assume my balls whole.
Ah.
Do you need a room, Cloud?
Oh, I...
Ande F.L. Sephiroth.
Play the game, Storm.
yeah, no, I got it stuck in this stupid thing where it's trying to figure out... Okay, it was trying to see if I wanted to prompt some, like, ability change or something. Not ability change, it's like the little hacks they put into the...
He's upstairs.
Is Shinra here to get rid of the monsters? And who are you? I'm Zangand. I travel around the world teaching children martial arts. I have 128 students all over the world. In this town, a girl named Tifa is my student. Did you say Tifa? Tifa has a good sense. She'll be a powerful fighter. I want to see some Shinra techniques. And if you see anything you can use, you might want to incorporate some of my techniques. Well, good luck. In the Rebirth section where you finally meet him, they definitely play on the fact that he's like a 70-year-old version of Sabin from 6. Like, I don't think he's literally Sabin, but, like, the design strongly suggests it.
Does he try to suplex the Mako reactor?
I wouldn't be surprised if he did. Ah.
Sephiroth is sitting there singing Mad World to himself. Happy birthday, happy birthday.
Oh, God. What are you looking at?
This scenery. I feel like I know this place. We have an early start tomorrow. You should get some sleep soon. I've hired a guide to the Mako reactor. I heard she's young. I hope we can rely on her. Sephiroth played by Danny DeVito.
Once the guide gets here, we're heading out.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's okay. Rail. Tifa time.
That's Tifa's father.
No. Oh, right. Tifa's father. Listen to me,
Make
Sephiroth.
Whacker.
In case...
Make his voice effeminate.
Listen to me, Sephiroth. In case
Listen
something
to me,
happens.
Sephiroth, in case something happens. I'll give you such a chance. Trust me.
Now it's
I'll
I'm
be
switching
all
back to
right,
the other
Dad.
computer. I will be right back.
I have 2 men from Soldier with me. I'm Tifa. Nice to meet you.
Tifa, you're
I'm
the
s-
guide?
That's right. It so happens I'm the #1 guide in this town.
All right, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
It's too dangerous. I can't get you involved in this.
There's no problem
It's
if you protect
okay, I
her.
know the dolphin blue.
Let's go.
Oh,
Mr. Sephiroth, please let me take a picture of you for a memento. It's fine if you're naked or dressed. Tifa, can you ask him for me too? What did he mean about naked?
Look, I know I'm in a long black trench coat, but it's not that kind of trench coat.
Cheese.
So Tifa is meant to be a redneck accent, with the joke being that she had a redneck accent when she lived out in the country, and when she moved to the city, she changed her accent.
Rail, I'm still very angry with you over the failure to employ proper feminine accent on Tifa. But I'll do it for clout.
A Mako reactor was built in Mount Nebel. The cold mountain air of Mount Nebel was the same. And the Grinch also.
Jury duty, blackmail.
Pink slip, chain letter, blackmail, eviction note, jury duty. Okay, we're going to do a brief pause for bio break. I will be right back. You gentlemen do gentlemanly things.
Ramshackle says he has a fun fact for us.
Oh boy, here we go.
What's this fun fact, Ramshackle? It better be good, or we have the cheese grater.
I don't know where you put the damn cheese grater. I don't have it anymore.
Well, you do have it. You just don't remember where I put it.
Oh.
One of these folds is not like the other. Actually, that reminds me. Rail!
Yes?
Andrew.
I have a friend that hates snails,
Okay.
but he also hates really slow freight. You could say he prefers rank S cargo.
Rail, did you read the joke that I sent you?
Yes, I read the joke that you sent me. I already told you
It's
that.
Good. No, you didn't. You
It
didn't
is
respond.
acceptable.
It's good.
It was okay.
It's fucking good.
Police were called to a daycare center where a 3-year-old was resisting arrest.
What?
He was resisting arrest.
Yeah, I get it.
Nap time.
Oh.
All right, Ramshackle, he says, fun fact. In state of Texas, the last meal was limited to $10 because a man named Lawrence Russell Brewer, who requested nearly $200 worth of items for a last meal and told the warden, I'm okay, I'm not hungry.
Bruh.
I have returned.
That's not even sticking it to the man. That's sticking it to everyone but the man.
Gets harder from here.
Well,
Follow me.
It's almost like the people on death row aren't the nicest people out there, Rail.
Let's hurry.
If Starscream was in this game, he'd turn into these things.
Scrawl.
Rail.
Rail.
The breach.
Oh my god!
Oh, God!
No, my acting career.
Who was in charge of maintaining the bridge?
Rail, there's no saving that. You heard me.
Everyone seems to be all right. Will we be able to get back?
These
Wow.
tears are intertwined like an ant farm. Oh, and Sephiroth? One person seems to be missing.
It may sound cruel, but we've no time to search for him. We can't go back, so we must go on. We'll travel together from here.
Still feels weird.
Objective achieved.
Storm, you are the very definition of ungovernable, aren't you?
Potentially.
Oh my God, blood-soaking locusts! Yay, I helped!
I was here.
So that is one thing I do appreciate about the Rebirth section, is Cloud is not so completely useless.
Considering.
Ramshackle, I actually know of Ned Kelly. There's a fun series on Extra History done by him, or about him.
Yeah. Which one was Ned Kelly again?
Ned Kelly was a bushranger in Australia. He's pretty famous for making what was essentially bulletproof armor at the time
Right.
when he robbed people.
The
And-
Australian Iron Man.
Yeah,
Yes.
was also kind of a Robin Hood figure. Most accounts from that I've seen paint him as being a guy who was, you know, he only turned to crime because the rich kept screwing him over.
Let's see. What is this? Rail?
A mysteriously colored cave.
It must be the Mako energy. This mountain is especially abundant in it. That's why the Mako reactor was built here.
Is that how it's pronounced? I thought it was pronounced Maku.
Potato.
Who the fuck says potato? No.
It is now canon. Everybody not from Midgar pronounces it Maku.
Ancient samurai warrior.
I was thinking it too. Damn it.
I'm so glad because that's what I was thinking when I said it.
The earth is dying, Cloud.
Extra death.
Foolish samurai. I will not be just a memory.
But no, you should do foolish soldier.
Yeah.
Quake with fear.
If anybody remembers Ronin Warriors
Yeah.
from Toonami.
I do not remember Ronin Warriors.
That was one of those things where the show came out years after I had bought some toys of it and was like, oh my god, there's a show.
Oh lord.
Oh, loud. He played.
And what's this?
Ramshackle, there are so many retellings of Seven Samurai.
I love.
Mako
I
Mountain.
do. Oh yeah.
It's a miracle of nature.
I do love Seven Samurai.
It's so beautiful.
Rail.
I wish my pappy were here right now.
Rail.
Backer. If the Maku reactor continues to suck up energy, this fountain will dry up too.
She knows too much. We have to kill her.
You thought I wasn't gonna do it? You thought I was gonna forget?
Materia. When you condense Mako energy, materia is produced. It's very rare to see materia in its natural state.
By the way, why is it that when you use materia, you can also use magic too?
You were in Soldier and didn't even know that. The knowledge and wisdom of the ancients is held in the materia.
Man.
Anyone with this knowledge can freely use the powers of the land and the planet. This knowledge interacts between ourselves and the planet called upon magic. Or so they say.
Magic, Mysterious power.
I like how Tifa just like, I'm done.
I think she's playing in the water. Did I say something funny?
A man once told me never use unscientific terms like mysterious power. It shouldn't even be called magic. I still remember how angry he was.
Who's that?
Hojo of Shinra Inc., an inexperienced man assigned to take over the work of a great scientist. He was a walking mass of complexes.
That's putting it lightly.
Tifa.
A Maku fountain. This is where the knowledge of this is where the knowledge of the ancient sees.
Turns out it's the knowledge of the ancients that accidentally takes her accent away.
Tifa and beer. Tifa and beer.
Great big teeth and beer. We represent the Lollipop Guild, the Lollipop Guild, the Lollipop Guild.
Bolt.
I am trying to eat a cookie whacker there, Andy. Dear God.
We represent the... Okay.
I asked Sparrow the other day if he could imagine the Lollipop Guild and the Oompa Loompas getting into a West Side Story knife fight.
Yeah.
That is amazing. One sec, I need to send that to Crispy for art streams.
Do it!
I mean, you've seen the faces
We
of the
found-
Lollipop Guild guys. They look like they know where some bodies are hidden.
We finally
Okay.
made it. We sure took the long way, though. Tifa, you wait here.
Thank you for covering for me, Storm.
Your turn. I'm going inside, too. I want to see. Right, I forgot you were writing a letter. Only
authorized people are allowed in. This place is full of Shinra's industrial secrets.
But...
Take care of the lady.
Yes,
Pulls out
sir!
a gun. Pulls out a gun. No, hold on.
Man.
Okay, it has been sent.
Better take real good care of me, then.
then.
And Rael has returned to his acting career.
It has been sent. Ah.
Ah, yes. The front door that leads to the obviously... Look at this.
Right.
Shinra
Wait.
killed OSHA.
Shinra definitely does not have OSHA compliance. I don't think there's like an overarching government in the world anyways. Or if there was, Shinra made it not anymore.
Yeah, so there was, prior to this, a series of separated nations, the strongest of which was the Republic of Junon. But they were all smashed by Shinra eventually, who then just proceeded to take over. This is Genova, right? Won't open. O57S. Also, I just love this theme.
This is the reason for the malfunctions. This part here is broken. Cloud, close the valve.
I wish to crack it open like an egg and take a sippy.
Oh,
Ah, Mako bloat. Why did it break? Now I see, Hojo. But doing this will never put you on the same level as Professor Gast.
Genova, not Genosha!
This is a system that condenses and freezes the Mako energy.
That is, when it's working correctly. Now, what does Mako energy become when it is further condensed?
Oh yeah, it becomes materia.
Right, normally. But Hojo put something else in there. Take a look.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are about to witness a reenactment of the birth of Andy.
Come on, you can do it. Look through the window. There you go.
What is that? It's a 30 to 40-year-old middle American from the South.
Normal members of Soldier are humans that have been showered with Mako. They're different from the others, but still human. But what are they? They've been exposed to a far higher degree of Mako than you.
Is this some kind of monster?
Exactly. And it's Hojo of Shinra that produces these monsters. Mutated living organisms produced by Mako energy. That's what these monsters really are.
So, a question, Seth Dog. Why is your mom's name splayed over the marquee of this entire building? Normal members of Soldier, you mean you're different? Sephiroth?
No. Was I? Was I created this way too? Am I the same as all these monsters?
Sephiroth.
You saw it. All of them were humans.
Human? No way.
Ever since I was small, I felt that I was different from the others. Special in some way.
Just pat yourself on the back.
But not like this.
Not like this.
A Japanese Kinder Egg. What's inside? Oh, God.
Like I
And
said,
here we see a beautiful Andrew just as he is birthed into the world.
Why are my legs so hot? Oh!
Am I human? I didn't really
Understand what
Adorable
Sephiroth
to
meant
do.
by that. I was even more surprised that Shinra was producing monsters. Damn Shinra. The more I hear, the more I hate him. Real.
Rail.
Who would have ever thought the Mako reactor held such a secret? Wait,
no,
sorry.
it's adult Tifa. It's normal voice.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, I didn't realize I was still muted.
Lols. That would seem to explain the increase in the number of monsters recently. I think we should listen carefully to Cloud, don't you think so, Barret?
Save game or no, let's okay, never mind. That's fine.
Yeah, because this is like when you're like, you know, younger teens, this is like, Jesus Christ. Tifa, were you waiting outside then?
Rail. Rail.
Rail.
Pulls one of
Yes.
Rail's tail feathers.
Rail, kick his ass. It's your turn.
Yes, it's just the word yes.
We returned to Nibelheim. Sephiroth confined himself to the inn. He didn't even try to talk to me.
Then all of a sudden he just disappeared, right?
We found him inside the biggest building in Nibelheim.
The villagers used to call it the Shinra Mansion.
Long ago, people from Shinra used to live in that mansion. Dun, dun, dun.
Do you want to build a snowman?
No! Fuck that movie.
We'll make it from
It's
human
not that
parts.
bad, Storm.
It's overplayed! I was a Best Buy home theater salesman!
Let it go.
No! I will never let it go. My fury knows no boundaries. There are things man was never meant to hear that many times.
Look, it's either this or Mariah Carey's Christmas, so you're gonna have to choose.
Oh God.
Okay, I love that at the SCP people have been like Mariah Carey is an SCP that escapes every year.
Right around the holiday time.
Ah! What the hell are you doing?
Yeah, that makes the screen flash real bad, Storm.
Yeah, no, I'm trying to figure it out. I'm stuck in... Okay, there we go.
Pull the lever, Kronk.
Yeah. Wrong lever! Yes. Do you wanna make a Mako Man? Okay, I'll approve of that one. I think
so now something you came up with.
well, my favorite one was the one that I don't know if it was original, but somebody started singing it in one of my Fallout Equestria games. Do you wanna hide a body? Doesn't have to be in one piece.
Oh God.
And then we came up with another version, which is like, do you wanna burn a kingdom? Doesn't have to be a kingdom.
Upstairs, Storm.
A barony, a duchy, a county would be fine.
Let it burn. Let it burn.
Behold, plants
The
everywhere.
dual SCPs, Mariah Carey and Michael Bublé.
No, we're not going to
Bubble.
fight the Barney Elmo hybrid yet.
Ah! Also, you're not wrong. And I hate you for it. No.
Would that be Barno?
Or Elmy.
Barmo? Barmo.
Barmo, destroyer of worlds.
Tickle me, hug me, then put me out of my misery.
There's no sign of
God.
Sephiroth, but I saw him go into this room. Is he under the bed? Under the chair?
Storm,
Under the
I am
stool?
reaching through the computer to strangle you right now.
Oh, thank you, Wacker. You opened the secret door for me.
I did.
Oh god, I tripped up!
Ah! Hello there. Squick, what are you doing down here?
That doesn't sound like me.
Donde está el Squicko?
Look! Bones! Not yet. I'm not ready. Another disc. An apparently dead organism was found in a 2,000-year-old geological stratum.
Downran
That's
wants to
a
know
gas
when the next
named that organism
WBPLW is
Genova.
released. That
That's
should
a
be
subtle
later
hint.
tonight, I think. Assuming they haven't canceled for some reason.
X month, X day. Genova confirmed to be an ancient. X year, X month, X day. Genova project approved. The use of Mako Reactor 1 approved for use.
Crispy has received the Oompa Loompas versus Lollipop Guild drawing idea.
Glorious.
Indeed.
It will be...
You should be able to check the schedule by going to the channel page.
My
Brandon.
mother's name is Genova. Genova Project? Is this just a coincidence? Professor Gast, why didn't you tell me anything? Why did you die?
Sosimanis.
Bubble, 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 bubble.
Bubble, baby. Bubble, 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 baby. Bubble, bubble.
Should be how's the car stream at 8 p.m. CDT.
Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Leave me alone.
He yelled at me for no reason. Sephiroth didn't come out of the Shinra mansion.
I have to go through all 10 collections of Encyclopedia Britannica.
You continue to read as if you were or possessed by something, and not once did the light of the basement go out. Cloud doesn't climb out of the side of the bed like most people. He climbs out of the end like a freak.
Yeah!
I mean,
What?
it all depends on bed placement.
That's completely fair. Sephiroth seems different. What do you mean? The house doesn't belong to us anymore, Cloud.
All right, Andy. Voice change. Go yoke yourself.
I bet Cloud used to live in a tiny-ass student apartment. Yeah.
Well, no, didn't Cloud go straight into trying to join soldiers? So he would have been in a barracks from the time he left Nibelheim.
Yeah.
Yep.
So.
All right. Remember, Andy, voice change.
Spooky ghost Sephiroth!
Shut up, Rail. We're doing
Never.
proper voice acting now.
Who is it?
Okay, no! No! No!
Yes! Do it!
Traitor?
Keep going. Keep going.
You ignorant traitor! I'll tell you.
No, Porky Pig. Come on.
This planet originally belonged to the Cetra. Cetra was an indigenous race. They would migrate in, settle the planet, and move on. At the end of their harsh, long journey, it was said they would find a promised land and supreme happiness.
I am very whackerishly upset right now.
But those who disliked journeying have disappeared. They stopped the migrations, but Shelter elected to lead an easier life. They took that which the Cetra and the world had, which would hold back with what in return. Those were your ancestors.
Sephiroth.
Long ago, disaster struck the Earth.
Okay, voice change. Go to Droopy now.
No, Big Porky
No
Pig.
ancestors
No.
escaped. They survived because they hid. The planet was saved by sacrificing the Cetra. After that, your ancestors continued to multiply.
Now Snagglepuss.
Now all that's left is the Cetra, and in those reports... Heavens to Murgatroyd, even.
What does that have to do with you?
Don't you see? It ain't ancient named Genova was found in a 2,000-year-old geological stratum.
Okay, back to Porky.
The Genova Project.
Now Popeye.
The Genova Project wanted to produce the people to the power of the ancients. Oh, the Cetra! Yeah, that would have been produced.
All right, now Don Knotts.
Produced.
All right, everybody.
Yes! Professor Gas, leader of Genova Project and genius scientist, produced me.
Now John F. Kennedy. How did he? Sephiroth?
Out of my way. I'm going to see my mother. I'm going to give her a big old wet kiss.
There we go. All right, everybody. The poll is up. You got 10 minutes. Which is most cursed, my Tifa or Andy's Sephiroth? Have fun.
I thought it was just going to be with Sephiroth voice.
At some point, you just have to bow to the absurdity of the situation.
I knew that was going to trigger the shit out of Storm when you started doing that.
Trigger Roth!
The Drooper Roth.
Sephiroth.
Porky Roth was my favorite.
Sorry, I was trying to do the Goofy backwards. As Cloud rolls up the stairs.
Skizaroth.
I would like to note to everyone voting that is not quality of voice, it's which one is more cursed.
So,
I mean, that's what I voted on.
So, on the next one, I want you to do Mad Dux's voice for Sephiroth.
Oh, shit.
No, wait, Whacker's voice.
Oh, God.
This is going to be something really insulting for
It's
Whacker,
you!
isn't it?
You're still sane, right? Then come over here and help me. I am Zangant, master of the School of Fisting.
Fist of the Fire! Fist of the Fire actually sounds like a dope band name.
I'll check this house. You check that one over there. I actually wanted to do a podcast for a while called Hand in the Fire.
You would, you edgelord.
Sephiroth. Actually, there's a story in Roman history behind that one I can explain later, but... Terrible. Sephiroth, this is too terrible.
Look at that. If these houses are made out of such flimsy paper.
Now I want you to notice the guy on the ground is blinking.
Don't worry about it.
Look. Someone like Sephiroth comes tearing through your town. You lay down and hope he doesn't notice you, okay?
Yes.
I ain't even judging. I understand.
Schizo-Roth. Okay. I
He
really should
shot
say
mommy
no.
at you.
I should say no, but alright, guys. In the chat, start making requests.
Actually, isn't playing dead on the Geneva Conventions list as a war crime?
If you use it in order to kill someone else, yes.
That's what I thought.
Rail?
Ace Ventura.
Papa. Sephiroth. Did Sephiroth do this to you?
Oh god, you've made her Dale.
Sephiroth.
He
soldier,
sounds like a
Maku
70-year-old
reactors,
woman.
Shinra.
Shenra's been sucking a life force from the earth for many years. But it's all right. I've got radio contacts with Avalanche.
Okay. No, here's a winner. When we get to Sephiroth, do Yakko from the Animaniacs.
Oh God, I don't know if I could do him.
Okay, then let's keep it at Mad Ducks for now. Can you do Mad Ducks?
I.
Okay, try Whacker. Do Whacker.
Yeah, man. Let me in there, please. Open door, man.
Yeah.
Shit.
How could you do that to Papa and the townspeople?
Columbo now
What
for
the fuck? Give me that sword, you dumb bitch. Get out of here. Swap.
now do Columbo for Sephiroth.
All right, just
Poor Andy's being overworked today. Meanwhile, I'm here phoning it in something fierce.
You sound like a 70-year-old woman, Rail.
Rail.
You promised that you'd come when I was in trouble. Get out of the way of the stairs because I'm about to throw Sephiroth down them. So I'm curious, how many people have seen a Last Order, a Final Fantasy animation for this bit?
Gosh. Andy.
Mother, let's take the planet back together. I've thought of a great idea. Let's go to the Promised Land, you know. I heard it's really great down there. It's got good burritos.
Sephiroth. My family. My hometown. How could you do this to them and in those voices?
Mother, do you think he's dangerous?
They've come again, Mother. With her superior power, knowledge, and magic, Mother was destined to become the ruler of this planet. You know, it's very interesting. Oh, and one more thing, but they... Earthless creatures are stealing the planet from Mother. But now I'm here with you, so don't worry.
It's funny how the Columbo voice actually gets closer to Sephiroth.
Right, now you gotta do
I don't know. That's
JFK.
always how I did it when he's like at that particular part. He's almost sounding like he's trying to be like, you know, like lovey voice, like.
Yeah.
I'll take care of you.
Now do JFK.
Square Unlimited. Now hold on a minute.
What about my sadness, my family, friends? The sadness of having my hometown taken away from me while you killed people while acting like Popeye. It's the same as your sadness.
Hey, I eat some spinach.
These wounds, they will not.
My sadness? What do I gotta be sad about? Oh! I am the chosen one! I have come chosen to be the leader of this planet! Oh!
Now do Tex.
I have orders to take the planet back from the stupid people for the Cetra. What should I be sad about, motherfucker?
Sephiroth. Texaroth, I trusted you.
Don't worry about it.
No, you're not the Texaroth I used to know.
Now you're just somebody that I used to know.
Come on,
Somebody.
Cloud. Pay your fucking bills.
Now we're gonna have a montage.
And that's the end of my story. Wait a damn minute. That's it. No more? I don't remember. Andy.
Pinky the Clown. What happened to Sephiroth?
In terms of skill, I couldn't have killed him. Rail?
Official records state Sephiroth is dead. I read it in the newspaper. Shinra Inc. owns the newspapers, so you can't rely on that.
That's Andy.
Oh,
That's
yep,
all
sorry.
I want to know the truth. I want to know what happened. I challenged Sephiroth and lived. Why didn't he kill me? I'm alive too.
A lot of this doesn't make sense. What about Genova? It was in Shinra building, right?
Shinra shipped it from Nibelheim to Midgar.
Did someone carry it out later? It was missing from the Shinra building.
Sephiroth.
Don't even give me the chance anymore, okay?
Oh, you're not quick. You're distracted.
How long does this poll last?
Damn, none of this makes sense.
I said it for 10 minutes. Also, Andy won. I got all of one vote.
I'm going, gone! And I'm leaving the thinking to you.
There were 20.
Yeah, I mean,
there
Rail,
were
we were
23
voting
votes
on-
total.
We were
96.
voting on the quality of the performance. I mean,
No, that was which is most cursed, not quality. Also, somebody I saw, Vermord Harrow, contributed multiple points because you could vote more than once by donating 69 goob.
Ah.
Rail.
I ain't letting Sephiroth or Shinra get to know Promised Land. If they do, then we're all screwed. You know what I'm saying? Beautiful. Just beautiful. Just leave it to me,
Rail.
Play our bay.
brother.
Yes,
Rail,
Andy.
did you vote for yourself?
No, I did not. I did not vote at all. Cloud? What the shit was that? How bad was I after Sephiroth stabbed me?
I thought you were a goner. I was sad. ... I... The ancients, Cetra, Genova, Sephiroth, and myself.
Let's go. Barrett's waiting.
Yo, man, they got paninis bad down here.
What a fascinating story. Paninis? I've been a good dog.
Me.
Yo, Cloud, here. Received
Yo,
PHS.
diggy dog.
Phone
Dig
system.
this fucking from a barbecue brisket.
As long as we got the phone, we can reach each other. Use it if something happens. Alright then, we out of here.
You know, when I was young, I just imagined it was like a walkie-talkie.
Yep. Alright, so we're gonna step out of town in order to save the game. And we are going to spare ourselves any further cursing for today.
I won't be just a memory cloud!
I won't be just a memory.
Well, I thank you all for coming today. I thank you all for participating in this abomination before the Lord my God. Anything to say, Whack? Guess not. Anything to say, Rail?
Everybody stay safe. Have a beautiful time.
Andy?
Cloud, when you join me in the Promised Land, we'll watch all of Bahamut and the Lord of the Rings.
Oh my
The
God.
directors of this show.
Oh my God! Alright, everyone, be good to each other. Don't treat me the way, or treat each other the way Whacker treated me today. And y'all have a wonderful time and be good to each other. And farewell.
Yay.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.